How's everybody doing today? My name is G.Hollo.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is
Myles-Dyson.
What was that intro?
What? It's the intro.
No, the Bugs Bunny teeth.
What?
Jesus. Do you see how you look with that, doing that? Okay.
I don't get it.
All right. I got a couple things I want to get into today. We want to talk about your age group of girls dating.
What they're doing.
Yeah,
too.
what they're doing, and is dating too young, or what? What do you think? Is dating too young for 11 through 14?
No.
Middle school?
No, it's not.
No, you don't think so? All right, let's take a look and see what they're doing out here. All right, I got some things queued up. Yes.
Reading again.
Yes, I want you to read this.
Sheesh.
This is on the fly, but it's an old article, 2 years old.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 years old.
Sixth grader selling feet pictures online to strangers. Parents unaware. You know what that deserves, right?
This is reprehensible. This is despicable, disgraceful.
Oh, Buzzer? Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
I think you had too much of that already
Nuh-uh.
because you're hype.
All right. It started with my daughter asking if I could paint her toenails so her friend could take pictures of her feet and then upload them to social media. That's kind of weird. She said her friend could get up to $25 for the photos. I paused because my brain couldn't process what I was hearing. I inquired kindly because I wanted my daughter to keep talking. The short of it was this friend takes regular feet pics and sells them online. My wife and I took this moment seriously to explain to our 11-year-old daughter why posting body pics online and selling them is wrong. She's irregular. At first, I didn't believe what I was hearing, so like any other parent, I Googled, do teens sell feet pics, and lo and behold, they do. The dangerous trend became popular during the lockdown where we were homeschooling and working remotely. According to Detective Brandon James of the Seattle Police Department, SPD. According to James, the foot pictures are often used for sexual gratification of the buyers, and it's not a crime to buy or sell them.
Let me see here. Anything else? No.
Already done? What it?
Yeah, with
All
that,
right.
Rena, I just wanted you to read that short article because I want to know, have you heard any rumors or anything around your school? Do any of the girls do that? Or
No, not really. I mean, I heard it once or twice, like a rumor around school, 6th, 7th, 8th graders. Not really.
No?
Nope. Not really.
No one's selling feet pic.
I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't ask.
All right, let's look at this. Get this. Let's see. Got, she thinks it's too old.
Can a 16-year-old date a 13-year-old? Mirami, I have a question. Technically, this is legal, but I feel like that age gap is big. Coming from Mirami, who
That's
is
fine, I
13.
think. 16 and
Would you
13?
ever? That seems like a lot. I would. You would?
First, he has makeup on. That's crazy. Don't get discouraged. Like,
Yeah, you have too much Red Bull. But what do you think about the age first? 16 to 13.
that's not as bad.
3 years, but one's in middle school, one's in high school.
True, but one's about to be in high school.
Okay.
If it was 15 to 13, that's way better.
Okay. Age gap? Yeah. Okay. I
I'd
see.
say 4 and over, though. For kids, no. Like, if you're both in high school, though, say, like, what's the top of high school? Senior? And
Yeah,
what's the
it'd
bottom?
be
Junior or freshman?
freshman.
If a freshman's dating a senior, I think that's fine because they're both in high school.
So,
But-
so hold on a second. So that's senior is going to be 17 to 18. Freshman would be either
15.
14 or 15. Earliest
I
14.
think that's fine.
Okay.
But if the, like, say the senior graduates and, like, he dates another person in high school, I don't think that's fine because he's already out of school.
Well,
At that
let's
point, he's
finish the
dating a
video.
minor, right?
Yeah, let's finish this.
Can a 16-year-old date a 13-year-old? Mirami, I have a question.
Mirami.
Technically, this is legal, but I feel like that age gap is big. Coming from Mirami, who is 13. Would you ever? That seems like a lot. I would. You would?
She said she's out of her mind, or he's out of her mind, whatever. Look at the comments though.
Yeah, 3 years isn't a lot.
She is 13. She looks 15. What else? What do the comments say?
Well, if a 16-year-old dates someone that young, it's not because they like them. I got a friend 16, soon 17 that's 89 years old. Is that okay? I mean, yeah, she's 17.
Okay.
I think that's fine.
I think it's always been happening.
That's been happening since like you were a kid, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Because girls would probably always brag about, oh, I'm dating a senior.
let's look at this. Your favorite Disney princesses, they've always been age gap doing it too.
I don't watch Disney.
You used to, but you heard.
Oh yeah, I did used to watch Disney.
Have you
Channel.
heard of it? You know, Disney princesses and things like that, right?
Yeah, I only know a couple.
Let's see. Type in here on the fly. Type in. Oh, I got it right here. Let's see. There we go.
In Disney animated movie Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Snow White is depicted as 14 years old.
Okay,
That's actually wild.
Okay.
She
'Cause
did
I
look
thought-
14.
I know. I thought she was older. Now type in how old was the prince?
How old
Snow White.
was the prince in Snow White? I put 2 Y's. 18.
So how many years is that?
4.
Okay. So does anybody complain or cancel that movie?
Mm-mm.
So I
It
think
should
the
be
age
fine, yeah.
gap is fine, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to show you that.
Well, I didn't even watch that movie. Didn't they make a new one?
Yeah, they made a new one. Why, you want to watch it?
No. Let us know in the comments
Aubrey,
if it's
so they
good.
want to know if
I don't know
you're
if it's
allowed
good.
to date.
People said that the dwarves were creepy.
Because you're how old?
Let's look at this.
All right. So, what do you think's a fair age to let you start dating?
16. No, 15.
She's 13.
What do you think?
What do you think of you? 15.
I think till you're 18 and you're able to think on your own. But
What?
That's pretty good.
But it was different for Nathan. He'd been having a girlfriend since he was what, 15?
no, you're lying.
Behind your back and stuff?
No, Aubrey.
But I have to wait. That doesn't sound fair.
Daddy.
Okay,
Because he's a boy.
Aubrey. So they want to know if you're allowed to date.
So, what does the comment say?
Behind your back, exactly as stated, generations are different. You gotta be strict, but not overprotective. Set ground rules, but be reasonable. And one said she's probably dating and you don't know it.
Probably.
Lol. He,
You doing anything behind my back?
no.
You sneaking out the house yet?
No.
Oh, you got the bugs out. Do the bugs for the camera. Bugs Bunnies. Now, you got a good smile. I mean, you started doing that. I just call you out.
I always do that.
All right. Oh, okay.
She doesn't look 13. She looks older.
Because you're how old?
13.
She looks
All right.
like 15.
So, what do you think?
Who? The mom?
no,
all right.
the kid.
All right. So,
The mom just has a lot of makeup on.
She looks like Janice the nurse.
I don't know who that is. Search it up.
Hold on a second. She does. She looks like Janice the nurse from the Muppets. Hold on a second.
Well, I'll search it.
We're not clowning. Go ahead. Search it. Hold on.
Janice, the nurse from the Muppets.
Let me see.
Hey, you didn't put that.
Oh.
Nurse from the Muppets. Let's see. That's crazy.
Let me see.
That's wild. That's so wild.
No?
That's crazy.
No?
No.
Okay. No?
No. You gotta do her like that.
No? Let me see. Almost.
Okay.
I did do it. I did. Yeah, I was just trying to be funny. All right. Look, what about this?
can a 6
Mine is actually creating a safe teenage dating app. I'm 15 years old and I'm developing this app. 43% of boys haven't asked out a girl by the time they're 18.
What do you think's missing in the way teens are dating today?
I think the main thing is human connection. With social media, it's just become easier to just never meet in person. And so while I am creating a safe teenage dating app for teenagers, and right now what I have is I already have an app on the App Store. The end goal is for them to meet up in person. It's not to stay on the app. I mean, girls will stay in relationships and talking stages.
So she's 15 and she's creating a dating app.
I mean, that's cool though that she created.
There's already dating apps.
Sure.
But shouldn't you guys be focused on school or?
I mean, yeah, I'd say like if you're 18 on a dating app, that's fine. But if no, it's like let's say what's after freshman?
Sophomore.
If you're like sophomore to senior, that's fine.
Are you on any dating apps? Why aren't you on any? What do you got?
Are you serious right now?
Oh, yeah.
Stages
You
with
ain't even
guys
got a
for
phone.
months
finish it.
before like meeting them in person. So
How does this fit in with school?
we do 2-hour learning in the mornings. That in the afternoon we have all this time to do a super ambitious project. Mine is actually creating a safe.
What's the app? Oh, this is old. I just wanted to show you some more, like what. So, in Instagram already a dating app? Snapchat already a dating app?
Basically, yeah, you can DM.
Okay, yeah. So, I don't know what she's doing.
Messages is like your own dating app.
Okay, Aubrey. So they want to know if
I wanted to also talk about. I did hear you on. Well, let's just switch it. Let's switch it. I heard you one time you're playing Fortnite in the room, and I heard you playing with your buddies, and then you guys were calling each other a bunch of racial slurs.
Yeah.
Oh, and you guys are just so fluent and easy with it.
Okay.
When I was growing up, it wasn't like that, and I just thought it was pretty interesting how you guys just think nothing of it.
Nope.
But I wanted to talk about some racial slurs I heard, but we can code it. Of course, the N word, we'll just say something else.
Okay.
But what's some of the racial slurs going around school, and you guys just throw them? You guys just don't care. Does anybody care or get offended? Or
I
no?
mean, some people might get offended if you just keep doing it and doing it and doing it, just like to one person. But no, not really.
What's some of them we got going on? Because we had the N word with the hard R when I was growing up, but I mean, it never affected me. I didn't care. But okay, N word's one of them. What else you guys got?
Well, I'll tell you for the races. So the blacks, we have Hellcat driver.
But what do you mean for the blacks?
What? They drive Hellcats.
Okay, so you're black too, right?
Yes, I'm part Hellcat driver. That's what we say. And the white
You're
people,
part Hellcat driver.
you're
I like
albino monkey, no seasoning,
that. Okay.
or just bland.
All right, let's back it up. Let's start with black people.
Okay.
What's some racial slurs that you guys?
Hellcat driver, watermelon muncher, and my friend personally, I don't know if you've heard me say this, but he's like Kool-Aid Commander, Watermelon Warrior, Chicken Chief, stuff like that. What? What? I'm being for real.
Okay, so that's with the blacks. Let's go to the whites. Because you're both, so you get it both ways.
Saltine, cracker, no seasoning, raw food. You guys don't cook nothing. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. What about Mexicans? Any other race? Can get that work?
Mexicans.
Asians.
I'll say that Mexicans.
Let's start with them. Go.
Jump the border. So border hopper. Enchilada maker. There's stuff like that. The Asians. Ching Chong has been around for a long time.
Yeah.
Or Jackie Chan. We call him Jackie Chan. But no, I'm being for real. We call him Jackie Chan. Or just like sometimes, like if we're just playing around, and say you're Asian and you can't find something, we say, "Oh, of course, you can't see."
Damn.
What? That's it.
Man, you guys are hard though.
We're just used to it now.
Yeah, you guys don't get offended. I seen that, like, you were on Fortnite, and I was just like, man, you guys are throwing it around so loosely. And I remember I went to your mom. She was in the living room, and I was just like, I didn't, like, tell on you. I was just like, how you guys were just playing around with it. It wasn't like that back in me and your mom's day, so.
Or like we also say like say to the black people we say my name's Taquavion or something. For the whites we say, "Oh, my name's Kyle." Or rock on, dude.
Everybody does that. That's old.
Yeah. Asians like Suwong or something like that.
Yeah,
The Mexicans.
I get it. I get it.
My name Josue. Stuff like that.
I get it.
Yeah, stuff like that.
No, I just thought that was pretty interesting.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Anything else you want to talk about before we get out of here?
You have any more topics?
No, I just put together those because I thought those were interesting. But I mean, we can talk about what do you and your boys talk about? Your little homies. Like, who out of your friends? You don't have to name names, but are you guys still talking about who's gonna get to kiss a girl first? 'Cause
Yeah,
I
we
know-
talk about that all the time.
I know you were big on that in the summertime, but has
Yeah.
any of them done it?
One or two.
What are you waiting on? I like to ask you because I like to try to help you through it.
What were some of your racial slurs?
It was just N-word. Everything was N-word or African booty scratcher, but
What about porch monkey?
I heard that a few times, but I grew up overseas mostly, so they didn't say porch monkey. They just said African booty scratcher and the N-word, but I would just always look at them like it just never affected me. I don't know why. It just never affected me. I guess it's how you're raised. It just never affected me. I mean, that was it. That was all that was out. Is that and white people were called cracker. What else?
Well, yep, we're ending this one a little short from last time, but
I don't care.
Yeah.
We'll just end it, and yeah, we'll catch you guys on the next one.
all right, hope you guys tune in. Have a good day.